Oh no, he dropped his phone or something. Oh.
Wow.
Perfect, actually. Wait, why are you wearing the jersey then?
Because he's somebody. Somebody
Put on
got
the cloak too.
No,
I will.
somebody's getting a soccer jersey in the mail, of course.
Oh, you're one of Julian's packages.
What are you supposed to be, Colin?
I'm a UPS delivery driver.
I'm Connor Oberst of Bright
You
Eyes.
guys aren't wearing shoes. Yeah, Johnny got
Pull-
mad at me for
pull up
not
the photo.
wearing a costume. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't come dressed as a cool, famous guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool famous guy is a valid costume. And
It's like wearing a suit.
yeah, which I already did.
Did you have to go? You didn't have to go to the store,
I didn't go to the store. Yeah.
but you have a really big closet
Yeah.
that's pretty much like a store.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
I like that you're keeping your beverages in the box. That's good. I like that.
Cool. I'm gonna give me one of those.
Might as well
Yeah,
make
the
use
box
out of
is
this
kind of
thing.
nice. The box is kind of like a table for you.
Yeah, it's got
You could
some.
put like a
It's still a box, even with me in it.
yeah,
It'd still be used as a box.
yeah. You can put
Store my
stuff in
Mountain
there.
Dew.
Yeah, that's good. I want that. Once again, World Genius is here, brought to you by Ranch Spirits. Thank you, Ranch Spirits.
Thank you, Ranch Spirits.
We love you.
What did we get at Ranch Spirits today, Johnny?
This is like a special occasion. This might be maybe a little out of some of your guys' price range, but this is a Volans tequila. Fucking Blanco, but it's 106 proof.
We've done the high proof before.
106?
106 proof.
What was
Holy
the
crap.
Tapatio one was 110, I think.
Yeah.
But this is a better.
This is a better
tequila.
quality tequila. This is lot 1.
What does that mean?
It means
the
they got
first
they got a
batch
couple
Ever?
lots.
that they sold. Yeah. Wow. Lot 1.
It could kill us then. Kill
Could.
you. I'm not
Good.
trying.
Light it on
Let's crack
fire.
this open.
Can we do
You
fire
think that one
shots?
will light on fire?
Can somebody Google what proof of
proof is
tequila
required?
we need to do fire shots?
I hope this looks good on camera.
It looks good on camera. I can just tell.
This just looks so good.
We're not using autofocus.
We're not using autofocus. Johnny just found out.
It's just got to be 80 proof.
Oh, this light on fire.
Light it then. Let's see it.
And if you guys are wondering what Andrew is, Andrew off camera right now, Andrew's Iron Man. He has a full light up suit.
Full mechanical light up.
He has a
Iron Man
$2,000
suit.
Iron Man costume.
$2,500 Iron Man suit that we got him.
He built it with his dad. His dad's an engineer.
Cheers, guys, to Ranch Spirit. Someone pull up the address, or Andrew, pull up the address. We're gonna have the
Cheers.
address up there. Go in there. Tell them World Genius sent you.
We've had
They'll get you
I
a
think-
good deal.
so far we've had one prank go on in there.
One
which
prank.
was
That
us.
perp. I can't. I need something a little stronger than.
And
the
then
two.
and then one real guy.
One guy went in there. Shout out to that guy. He
Yeah,
asked what we drink,
Yeah,
which is a good move.
Jerry.
I'm pretty sure he got it too.
What did they make him get?
Maybe Volans or G4 or something. I don't know.
Wow. Good for
Something
that
good,
guy.
though.
That
You got
guy's
something
light.
good.
That guy's world
Cheers,
just changed.
lads, to Ranch Spirit. We love you. We chilled there today for a while.
We were
built
there
a-
for an hour.
We built a 13-foot Jack Skellington thing. Me and Colin did.
Yeah, we built it.
You built. Weren't you guys just talking shit on those? Like Colin was talking shit on those like last episode, the giant skeletons.
Yeah, but this is Jack
That's before
Skellington.
Oh,
that's
okay.
before I built one.
You gotta have a little bit more respect when you build one yourself.
Not everybody can do it, unless people that
Holy
don't know the
fuck.
alphabet can't do it.
That is delicious.
Let's give it a
Holy
go.
fuck.
Jesus, that's probably better than that perps, dude. The perps probably hits
The
harder.
Perps is more rancid than this.
Dude,
106.
that is
This is
insane.
insane. Andrew, what are
Is-
your thoughts?
It's good.
You have push to talk?
Yeah, I do.
He's just muting and unmuting
Whoa.
himself.
That's cool.
Dude, those like no calorie, natural flavor, energy, those are like bioweapons, dude.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what I said.
that's
I,
good.
I had
They're
it face.
good. I
The
love
packaging is
those.
gorgeous on these Perps cans, but
That's local business, isn't it?
Yeah. His
Noops?
Yeah.
they're good. They're good. I do like them.
I'd
Zero
accept a
calories
sponsorship.
concerns me.
I'm Flo.
Your Flo?
Yeah, I'm Flo.
You never
As
drink
of,
them?
as of to,
I do.
never see Johnny
I had
drinking
one
them.
today.
as
guy's
of
always
today.
drinking
today,
yerbs.
as of today, I'm Flo, and I drank
As of
one today.
today.
Yeah. as
The
of
guy
today.
said, "Do you want a crate?"
Yeah, he's gonna give me some cases.
The guy from Ranch Spirit?
One of the guys.
One of the guys.
Oh, he's a co-owner?
He's
Okay.
not a co-owner. He's an
Well,
employee.
Well, I hope they have other flavors besides cherry.
That's not cherry.
that was acai, right?
That's acai. Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking cherry.
What the? It's purple.
Take it. Oh, look, grab the thing. It's called Perps.
Yeah, it's not fucking cherry.
Let me
oh,
see.
super berry.
I thought it said super cherry.
No, super berry.
It looks like a cherry.
That's
but
an
It
it's-
tastes
acai
like
flavor.
cherry. Let me see that thing.
They do have a cherry flavor. I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
it's good.
that's a cherry.
Good.
There's
I
a
love
cherry.
those.
It's super berry and berry is a cherry.
That's an acai berry.
That's an acai
I
berry.
have no idea what an acai
I do.
anything looks like.
I do know.
No, you fucking don't.
Well, I'm getting a call from Houston, Texas right now. That's
Pick
concerning.
it up. Put it on
Oh, it
speaker.
might be Jean.
Pick it up.
Yellow.
This is Global Tel-Link. You have a prepaid call from an inmate at this California healthcare facility in California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call.
Don't
to
hang
accept
up.
this call,
Accept
say
it.
or dial 5 now.
5.
5.
5.
It's a dial 5.
To refuse, hang up now or stay on the line. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hello,
Yo, what up?
what's up? ¿Cómo estás?
I was calling.
You just got home. You were working today or what?
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, but what's up? You good in there?
Who's this?
This is Colin. You're on a podcast right now.
Oh,
You-
excuse me. I didn't know I was calling. I called the wrong number, huh?
Yeah. Hey, check out the World Genius podcast. We're live right now.
All right. Sorry about that.
Hey, no-
I'll check it out when I get a chance.
All right.
Okay, word. Hey, how you doing in there? You got anything you need to tell the people? We've got like about 7,000 people tune in every week.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm actually in prison right now.
Shit, how'd they get you? What'd you get locked up for?
That's too much information. I don't
Okay,
even know.
word. Yeah, I
Alright, yeah.
shouldn't.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't even have gone there, man. Hey, good luck, bro.
Take care, man.
Bye bye.
All right.
What the fuck?
What are the odds?
That was insane. What the fuck?
I thought it was like an AI, but he was a
No,
real guy.
That was a real guy.
I thought it was gonna be a scam call too.
that was a real foo.
what was his name?
Locked up. No,
Or-
we shouldn't. We should bleep out the name.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Bleep this out.
They said the full name in the thing.
Okay, we'll bleep
yeah, we'll
that.
bleep that.
We'll bleep
yeah.
that. Dude, that was fucking cool.
Wow.
He was kind of timid for an inmate.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys watched those inmate videos that I send? The ones where they're trying to get pen pals?
I haven't been keeping up with a lot of your your vids.
Well, I send these videos of like these inmates that record stuff and they put it up on Instagram, and it's like they have like a little intro and they're like, oh, like come be my pen pal. And there's this one dude and he goes, hey, my name's Mike. I like fast motorcycles and fat girls with pretty feet. Hit me up. he goes, hit me up if you want to have a good time. I'll make you laugh, maybe even make you squirt.
Damn.
It's
Whoa.
badass. Yeah.
Can this guy be our pen pal? Can we all, everybody in the audience, we're gonna put up his information. We're all gonna write to him and make sure he has a nice.
That would
he
be a
never
good
feels
recurring
lonely.
segment if we had a prison pen pal.
Yeah, and we just read.
We need someone a little more
inspirational quote.
interesting than that last dude, though.
Yeah, the one that called Colin.
Nah, that guy was pretty chill.
He was chill,
He
but
was
he just
chill.
did. He wasn't
I
really
don't-
down for the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel bad for him.
he
He wanted to
seems
talk
sad.
to his friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably maybe he was like bummed he only gets like one phone call or
Okay,
something.
but
Maybe.
why are they making phone calls? It's kind of late. What did they say? That was in
It's
Texas?
No, it was in California. They said some California institution.
Oh, okay. 7:30. That's kind of a late
Yeah.
time to
I
be
think
letting
they
these
probably
prisoners
just
on the
route
phone.
it. They probably just route it through a different number. But that was crazy.
Shit.
What are the odds?
I don't know.
He paid for that. That's just
That sucks. Yeah, he sounded sad.
yeah. Damn. I wish I could do more for him.
Yeah.
Dude, there's
I should
nothing-
become a lawyer and get that guy
you
out
can
like
do
Kim
for
K
him.
does.
We should Kim K it. Didn't Kim
Yeah,
K
Kim-
try to release? There's that whole. I don't know if we talked about this already, but there was that whole murder mystery pod that she did
Yeah.
about like this. She like was just under the impression that this guy was like
Innocent.
innocent, but probably like wasn't. And then she took the bar or something, and we probably didn't pass it. I think. Like that. Remember that was a
She
whole
did,
thing.
she did.
She
She
did
pass
okay.
it. She passed it.
I'm pretty sure.
There was a
Oh,
whole
wow.
fucking.
I mean, she's got the best tutors known to man.
There's a whole media cycle about Kim Kardashian is going to become a lawyer.
Yeah, that happened, I think.
Yeah, but then what? Now she's still doing the same stuff.
Now she just like uses her platform to raise awareness, but she's also a lawyer, so she's got more cred.
I feel like it doesn't make any difference.
It does. It does.
This is somewhat related, but I had an idea kind of similar to our building a pond without doing any research. We should sail across the Pacific without doing any research.
okay.
I've
That
watched
would be
a couple of
insane.
YouTube videos of people doing that.
Are we
with
building our
doing
boat, too?
research? But I feel like we could probably figure it out. No, we're gonna get a sailboat.
Is it a build a boat type
no,
sitch?
no.
Dude, you know
it's
what's
a
fucked up is I
sailboat.
wouldn't even know like what direction. Like even you gave me a compass, I wouldn't know where anything was. I don't know what's north and what's
Yeah, I don't know
south
how
and
the
what's-
wind works really. I think I think we've actually talked about this
How
on
the wind
pod.
works?
Yeah.
Dude, this is one of those anybody be starting a podcast these days clips like, you know, I don't even like know how the wind works. I've never thought about
Did
that
you know
before.
that wind is older than trees?
Is it? What
I
came first?
honestly, I would have no idea.
Wind before trees?
But yeah, I think we could do it if we all pulled together.
Yeah.
And you
You
know,
just
it
go
doesn't matter
one,
life or
try and
death.
go one direction probably for the
I'm not even
horse
gonna.
bit.
If I'm not even in that situation, I can't even start to figure out things the way I would. You know how people say like, oh, if I were in a street fight, like I'm a different animal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's life or death, and I'm in the middle of the sea, I can figure shit out.
And
Pretty,
if we had,
pretty
like, a-
easily,
You think
A
you'd figure
solar
it out?
panel and
Yeah.
a way to charge our JBL.
yes.
I think it'd be a great time.
I think you,
that JBL has so much bass. We can use it as a motor if we throw it in the ocean.
Colin thinks he has clutch gene, is what he's saying.
I was kind of just making fun of people that say shit like that.
Oh, you were?
But yeah, maybe. Who knows? You don't know until you have to do something clutch.
You don't know if you have clutch gene until you have to test it. I've been watching horror movies and like there's people with clutch gene in the horror movies and there's people
Yeah.
without clutch gene. And the people without clutch actually that's also another thing is thinking you have clutch gene when you don't.
Could be bad.
And
Very-
you are too confident about
yeah, you like
what's
try
going on.
and set up a booby trap.
One time I thought
Well, you're
somebody
just
had
convinced
broken into
there's
my
nobody.
house, and I didn't wake Faith up, and I got a kitchen knife, and I searched the entire perimeter of my house.
With a kitchen knife?
Yeah. Oh,
Dude,
yeah, it
you-
was a knife.
You should get it. Do you ever think about getting a gun?
Yeah.
I should start thinking about that.
I don't
yeah.
know what's stopping me from getting a gun. I was just watching a horror movie with the premise of it was literally that there was like it's called the Strangers or Strangers. This guy proposes to his wife, or not his wife. She says no. His girlfriend, she says no. And then it's really awkward. And they're stuck in this house together because they, go out and at one of, I don't know, if this guy's dad's vacation home or something. And these people are just knocking on the door, fucking with them. And I was like, this could happen to me. And if it were to happen to me, I'd want a gun pretty bad, I think.
Yeah, guns are OP.
Guns are awesome.
Like, that's the one. She had like a kitchen knife in the beginning as they were knocking, and I was just like, gun would solve this problem immediately.
Kitchen knife is pretty good. Though.
Not
We were talking
as
about
good as
this
gun.
the other
Gun
day.
better.
I would rather get shot, I think, though, than stabbed. Like one time in the arm.
No, I think getting
In the arm? Dude, getting
stabbed
stabbed in the arm would
sucks.
suck.
Sucks so bad.
Oh
yeah.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
The feeling of steel against your bone.
No, you don't feel it. It's all adrenaline.
Yeah, but I think the gunshot would.
My coworker Brian was just telling me. He showed me a scar on just Friday. He goes, "Oh, I didn't tell you that I got stabbed." It like went through his wrist, and
Ew.
I was like, and he said that he was the only one that had a record, so the guys that stabbed him didn't get arrested, and he did. And then the
sucks so bad.
Yeah, the ambulances came, and he said that it was the guy's first call ever, and he was like, "I'm fine." Like he said that it basically was a situation where he was like
Consoling
yeah, making the other guy feel
The
comfortable.
ambulance guy.
Yeah.
The paramedic.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
so fucked.
interesting scenario, but that's the way it is when something terribly. Like when you experience a terrible injury, you don't really feel it. I've heard another story about a guy like falling 40 feet onto his ass, and in the ambulance, he was like, "Oh, I'm fine," everything, and then he just died. He was like, "It's not a big deal." Like he was joking around.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. He was joking around, then he died.
Yeah, it was cracking
kind of-
jokes.
All his organs are just.
Yeah,
like,
his internal
mushed
damage.
up, yeah.
yeah.
That's too bad.
That guy was chill, probably.
This is a heavy pod so far.
Guns,
Yeah.
death.
Dude,
Free the
okay,
homie. What was
we
his name?
talked briefly
Luis?
about booby traps. I had another idea, $1 million idea, really. Create a booby trap device for catalytic converters.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably
Ooh.
been done.
Really?
I would guess so. I mean, there are things you can do. I've seen when I had mine stolen, I was getting so much catalytic converter content. Like Instagram was listening to me. I imagine there's like niche subjects like catalytic converter theft that like when your social media becomes aware of the fact that it affects you, they just flood you because it's like a niche thing that's like it's a huge
Like when you
problem in
fucking
your
build a
life.
PC
Yeah.
and then you had
Oh,
those
yeah.
PC building nerds on your feed for like a month because
Yeah.
you had to watch 9 videos.
I saw like a catalytic converter that was covered with like barbed wire. But I would guess, there's those dudes on YouTube who do like, set out like
Yeah.
fake packages
Yeah.
and
Yep.
then, I don't know, there's like glitter bombs and then, I don't know, maybe they'll pepper spray them. Like it's kind of,
C4, you put C4 below your car.
It just explodes your car and them.
No, but I have a guy that teaches at the school that I go to, and he's fucking hilarious. But he had 2 stolen, and he has a 24. He has a feed, like a camera, he puts under his Prius, and he like pulls up the video, and
you
he's
can
like,
just get a cover.
"Well, this guy's fucking weird, man. He had a video feed, and he would like." And while he had the video feed, it got stolen the second time, and he was saying that the maintenance guy was like showing him something.
Wow.
He's like the one time
Dude,
I
the
let my
maintenance
guard
guys
down,
are
they got
dudes.
me. But they're fast. They get that shit in like 15 minutes, not even like 5 minutes, right? They just like saws all that
That's
shit
pretty
out.
quick.
Oh, dude, people that do it they're
Pros,
They're
yeah.
like on their 1,000th catalytic converter by now, probably. Dude, one of the cartel dudes who was big in the industry of he got like a catalytic converter pennant, like he got shot or something, but like I guess he which is a pretty badass chain to get a
that
catalytic
is so
converter.
sick.
But it's just so funny, like flexing on everybody. And because when I saw that I had mine stolen at the time, I'm like, These fucking cartel guys are out of control, dude. We got to do something about these dudes.
Cartel? The cartels do it?
Yeah, the
crime?
cartels. The cartels for sure into catalytic converter theft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But you get
they
a
run the
third
black
party
market.
one, and mine hasn't been stolen again yet. I've been more careful with where I park my car, but I think the third party ones are nowhere near as valuable as the original like Toyota converters for the Prius because they don't contain the same metal. So if they go into your car, they see the third party one. I don't think that they bother, which didn't make sense to me because it was like $4,000 or something. And I was like, so if the part is $3,000, $4,000, I guess they can't just resell the part itself. But I'm
No,
like,
they scrap it. For
no, I
materials.
understand. Yeah,
the
but
original ones, I guess. But he's saying that the third
part
party ones
itself
aren't.
was fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird, but whatever.
They're just
Okay.
capitalizing on the market, really. But
So we need to make it so that way when you get down there, you start like this bomb, like detonating a bomb type
like
scenario. It's like a
even just
30-second
beeper.
countdown.
Even just a 30,
a beeper.
29.
They have to
28.
cut a wire to stop it.
It like traps them in there somehow.
No, wait, it
They're in a
triggers a
jigsaw.
device right next to it that looks like dynamite with a little timer on it.
Wow. We should.
Or it just makes the catalytic converter really slippery. So they're trying to.
Hey, do you think the
trying to
homie
take-
Luis got locked up for stealing catalytic
Maybe.
converters?
I was thinking it'd be funny if there was just like a shotgun attached to it so that as soon as you touch the converter, the shotgun just blows somebody's head off. And so you're down there and there's just a headless guy under your Prius.
And then it like starts a live video feed on your phone where you can like look at
Uploads it to
them.
live leak straight away. Whenever anybody approaches your Prius, it starts a live leak live stream. That's good. That's funny stuff, boys.
This is good.
Funny stuff.
Yeah, catalytic converter booby trap was one of my big topics for today.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Dude, when mine got stolen, it was pretty hilarious. Because I started the car, I reversed out of my spot, and your car sounds like a monster truck.
Yeah. I've
Because
heard,
it's
I've
just
heard of
like
Prius.
when you drive it, it's two like there it connects two pipes, obviously, and then you just remove that and there's no exhaust or anything. So your car just sounds like a massive piece of shit. You can drive it without one, and
You can just weld it. You can just straight
you can weld
bar
a
it.
pipe. I was
Yeah.
gonna have that done, which I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think
Yeah,
it's
you're
illegal,
not in
but
California.
I think a lot of mechanics will do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
I was gonna have it done, but I actually had the pipe installed, and then as I was leaving, I was like, "Well, let me know when you get any more converters in stock. Like, here's my number or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, I have them now." He had third party, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" So he unwelded the pipe that he put on the Prius, and then put the.
You should have just kept the pipe.
No, dude, because then you can't pass a smog check.
test.
Then you have to get a sketchy smog check pass.
That's good.
No,
I just live my
this
life
is
on the run
yeah,
instead of
this
fixing
is-
the problem.
Ask any old car guy for a smog check.
Old car guy.
Yeah, like an older car guy. They all know of a guy that will.
Yeah, I know
Pass.
guys that know guys.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it also really dumb to just run your Prius like that permanently because it affects your gas mileage. So, like the humiliation of owning a Prius, your primary defense is that I have good gas mileage, and if you have like a bootleg Prius that is running and gets like fucking 15 miles to the gallon, then you
sucks
have
so
no reason to not drive a Mustang or something.
Yeah. Yep.
When are you gonna get a Mustang, Joe? It's time to upgrade, buddy. You made it.
Oh shit! I'm gonna ask my tax lady if I can write it off. If she says I can write off a Mustang, then I'll do it. What's the douchiest car I could possibly get?
I think the new Camaros are douchier than like a new Mustang.
2023?
What are those Chevy trucks that are like bubble? They're like
Those
they're
are like weird. They're like supposed to be classics.
Camaros are really whack.
Camaros definitely up there.
Camaro's just, dude. Camaro is a Best Buy employee personified.
yeah.
the
That's
top
Dodge
salesman, yeah.
Charger is like the same car basically.
Let me see the Charger, Dodge Charger.
That's a Camaro.
I've heard those cars like when you're inside them.
Oh, it
just
is-
the
it's exactly the
visibility
same
is so-
car.
they're just like poorly engineered from the inside out. Like they're like McMansions where they're
Yeah.
designed from the outside. You know, they
Dude,
like make
how
the
is-
car look cool and then they figure out the interior afterwards. So the experience in there isn't as great as it looks, which it doesn't
Yeah.
even look that great.
Dude, if I genuinely believed I was Batman, I would get a fucking black Camaro.
Oh, you know what you should get? You should get the Bumblebee, the Bumblebee Camaro.
That would be
the
No.
same year.
That would actually be kind of badass.
that would be a little too cool, I think.
What else? Corvettes are pretty lame.
UPS trucks.
Those are cool.
What's that electric truck that everybody has right now? It's got like a weird name.
The
Rivian.
Yeah,
the Rivian.
Rivian.
Those are
Those-
kind of cool.
I do not think those are cool at all. They look so stupid.
Those look really dumb to me.
It looks like a Ford Flex.
They're so expensive
Truck.
too.
They're like 100 G's.
What I hate about the electric cars is that they're like, we have to make it look like an electric car.
Yeah.
Which basically just makes it look like a fancy Toyota.
one big headlight.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, just give me a like an electric car that looks like a gas car.
It has regular headlights.
Like, don't you think that would sell a lot? I would imagine that more people would want, because I don't know. Imagine if they made,
They made the
a
electric
Prius
Hummer
that-
and it's stupid.
Which one?
They made a Hummer electric.
That defeats the whole purpose.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Hummer.
who would buy an
the
electric
idea
Hummer?
that everybody had. We're like, ooh, electric Hummer.
Well,
And
I want to.
somebody did it.
I would like a real Hummer.
I don't
It's
even.
like taco pizza. Like we all had that idea, and then Domino's did it.
You remember in 2008 when everyone was mad about Hummers? Like they were pissed at
They're big
Hummer
problem.
owners.
Dude, there was a Papa John's delivery Hummer.
That's
by my dad's
so
house.
sick.
Whoa.
So
So
badass.
stupid. It's really fucking funny. I can't imagine that. Dude, the electric Hummer is not that lame. It's kind of like a cooler
Okay,
Cybertruck.
we'll get one then.
It's 80 grand to 110.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think you should
Yeah.
do it.
We could
man.
pod in that Hummer easily. We could easily
Probably
set
got
up
30
pod.
plugs.
Fuck, that's
What if it had a built-in Roadmaster too?
that would be sick in the
Custom?
center console.
Oh, we should get like a Pimp My Ride style podcast car.
Mobile pods.
Mobile pods, dude.
Dude.
We put the built-in Roadcaster too.
We
That
know
would
you
be
like
really sick.
podcasting.
Someone's probably done that already. Actually,
Maybe.
I would imagine.
Genius. Man, I feel like we're ready. We're about ready for a topic here.
Yeah. You got any topics for us, Johnny? You want to hear about my
Yeah,
vacation?
why am I the
Got any
topic
topics?
guy
You're
now?
a
You
fucking
guys have-
topics guy, okay?
Why?
What do you mean why?
You didn't mind when
'Cause, dude,
I used to be the
look,
topics
I just want to
guy.
say, Johnny, if I were you and I had just spent the last like 2 weeks smoking weed every day in the countryside of California, I would come prepped with the topics.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So
I
that's
just would
why.
appreciate if you guys every once in a while.
I come up with I write down stuff and then it's just stupid.
That's how I
100%
feel
of the
about
time.
all my stuff.
I brought the video camera. I don't need to come with topics too.
That's true.
I have another joke. It's about my
Oh.
grandpa this time.
Okay.
I went to dinner with my grandpa.
Oh, I have a good one too. I already told you guys, but I'll tell it on the pod.
Mine are
Okay.
dead.
Mine are too.
I have this thing where like after dinner, I don't really like to like linger at the table, and I was just talking
Me
to my
either.
parents about it, and we were kind of doing that. But
We were lingering, talking about how you don't like to linger.
Well, yeah. Well, my parents were there, and I was like, I don't really like to linger after dinner. But we were with my grandpa, who we don't see that much. So I was like, oh, like, are you guys ready to go? After we had been there for a while talking with my grandpa, which I don't mind because it was like pointed lingering, you know? And they were like, oh, like, are we lingering? That's going to linger in that box.
What the fuck just happened? Did you just fart in there?
Dude, I had
You put the
Chipotle
mic
Mountain
down.
Dew, dude. I had to let one rip.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's gonna be insulated. It'll be
Yeah, it
fine.
kinda
Don't even worry
ruined.
about it. Here, let me lift up the edges here. That's my problem now.
kind of ruined the flow of my joke.
Jesus.
Nah, dude, keep
Whatever.
going.
So we were sitting there. I'm like, oh, do you guys want to go? And my parents said, oh, are we lingering? Oh, I know you don't like to linger. And I go, this is pointed lingering. I don't like pointless lingering. And my grandpa goes, pointless lingering? That's welcome to my life. And I go, hey, this old bag of bones ain't half bad.
That's pretty funny. That's actually really, that's my life. That's good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Shout out to your grandpa.
Yeah, he's awesome.
We might have to censor this one, but I sent you guys that message. I was in a group chat with my mom and my dad.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom is at the train station and she sends like a photo of a girl in a quinceañera dress, and it's a big dress, it's very poofy, and she says some mom style joke, which was like, I don't know how she's gonna get on the train in that, haha, because people take quinceañera photos, wedding photos, any kind of photo at the train station. And my dad pops in, he pops into the group chat, he says, which is funny.
It's funny because
never says
Joe's
shit
dad's
like
an
that.
old British guy.
He's old, but he never says shit like that. It was just really, I guess he was just, it just came to him one day. He had a fucking racy one, but I thought that was super,
so
super
good.
funny.
So funny.
The other thing, I was like nervous about telling that. Then I was like thinking that you can't cancel. My dad can't be canceled. There's no like.
Here to reverse mortgage to the crib.
The crib is quad reverse mortgage. You can't get him. I don't think he works sometimes. There's nothing they can do to him. It's kind of like empowering the less successful you are, the less you have to lose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the fucking people in the South don't give a fuck. All right, Joe, you can hit it. I got 2 new inhalers.
Finally, thank you.
All
He
right.
needs it after that fart.
Yeah, get that thing away from that fart air.
Yeah.
The
Are you
fart,
reading it?
Yeah, I just want to
It's
see
like 20 calories. It's not that big of a deal.
Is it 20 calories?
Nah, that'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be terrible. It's like your first hit of weed. You didn't do it right, but you're going to pretend to be high.
It tastes like air conditioning.
It does.
Delicious. Love that.
Oh my God, now I can start talking. Sorry, I was holding
we
in-
went to our
Oh my God,
high
this is what
school
we're gonna talk about.
football game yesterday. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
The orange.
I
It's
wasn't
funny because
around.
they're the Orange High Panthers.
Yeah, once,
Yeah.
once we had the realization that we had a Panthers right in our backyard.
Wow.
Those of you that don't get this whole thing, we're big Friday Night Lights fans. We'll probably end up talking about it at some point in this podcast. They're the Dillon Panthers. Turns out our local football team is the Panthers too. And our local college team is also the Panthers.
Yeah. Chapman. Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, man.
He turned
We're not.
pointed the microphone down.
Yeah, he did that the first time too.
So funny.
You were complaining earlier that I don't understand the wind, and now we're farting into mics. This is totally the
What did I
fucking,
complain about?
I don't understand the wind. We're that kind of podcast, you know.
I would, yeah, farting
And now
into
we're
mics
farting
is
into-
so much funnier.
No,
than
farting
that.
into a box is pretty funny.
The
farting
box
into a mic is
does
not that
make
funny.
the acoustics a little bit.
Dude,
funny.
come on. You would. It's also my mic. It's fine if
true.
I fart into it.
That's true. If you still had my stolen mic and you did that,
I
would be
know. I
pissed.
wouldn't sleep in your bed, Johnny, and fart in it all night. But I would do that in my bed, obviously.
So yeah, we went to a high school football game yesterday. Magical night. We stayed for 1.5 quarters.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well,
It was really weird.
Kind of. If you decide as a joke to go to a high school football game as an adult, you'll realize that you're kind of a freak if you stay for more than a quarter and a half.
Which high school was it?
Orange High.
Orange versus Santa
And
Ana.
I mean, it's kind of weird to talk about the players, but when I was
some of
doing,
them are
I did a little
prospects.
bit of research before we went to the game because I need a little bit of context
Yeah,
and
for sure.
storylines. And so Orange High, I found out they have like the best running back in the district.
Wow, 100
100%.
district.
And
Incredible.
but he had run for like 275 yards in a game, the previous game, which is like
that is a
insane.
lot.
Like that's like twice a great game for an NFL running back. And what we
He's not
realized
playing against
is that
NFL
they
guys.
literally only run the ball.
Only
Really?
They threw one
time,
pass
and it was
every
so
single
bad.
play.
Oh, no, they don't have a QB.
No,
don't-
they ran it every single play, and the running back would just get like 9 people would tackle
Yeah.
him, and they had a funny little announcer guy. He'd be like,
Number 5.
Morris got tackled by the entire Santa Ana defense.
Oh, it was versus Santa Ana?
Yeah,
yeah, it
sure
was
saying.
huge. It was
a
a battle
fucking
for
awesome
Orange
game.
County.
Whoa.
Orange won.
It was a
Orange won,
huge
you
deal.
checked? What was the score?
It was 14-0.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, but
Santa
here's
Ana
the thing:
not
when you
known
run
for
the
their
ball,
football.
no, when you have a power running
football.
style offense, you use up a lot of clock. Like it probably
Yeah.
throws the other team's offense off. They ran down the field. They only run running plays. People that get football will get this. Is that okay? If you throw an incomplete pass, the clock stops. If you run out of bounds, the clock stops. If you run it and you're just down in the field, the clock keeps running. So they would do these drives where the running back would pick up 8 yards every single time. It would be like 8 yards, 2 yards, 8 yards, 2 yards, 8 yards, 2 yards. Their one drive was like a quarter and a half. They almost the entire game we were there for like 45 minutes was one drive.
There's 3 different
And
changes of
the guy
possession.
just kept on getting just destroyed.
Obliterated.
We were like sitting behind his
Dude, he's not going to
family.
make it to the league.
And
Yeah.
they got a lot of mileage on this guy. He's really good. He's really talented.
He's their LeBron.
He was getting
Yeah.
injured. He was like
LeBron's
laying
like
on-
37. They're like, we don't want to have to play LeBron 40 minutes this game,
but
Yeah.
they do.
but they have to.
Anyways, yeah, they won. They were the underdogs. They pulled it off with a running only strategy, and this kid was like getting murdered and just injured. Like every 8 plays, he would just be like laying there. And everybody in the stands was like, "Oh, this is normal." And then he would get up, go to the sideline for one play, and then come back out for the next play. He was
Jesus.
just taking a little
He's a
break.
beast. He's a beast.
They
He was
couldn't stop him, though.
unstoppable. And we're gonna get him on the podcast next week, guys. But anyways, he's their smash. They're playing
it is
smash
a
ball.
funny thing about like because after a certain age you really only watch professional sports, and then when you watch like kids do something, there can be like a strategy that even if the other team knows exactly what they're gonna try and do, there's no way of stopping it.
That's
which
what
is-
I've been saying
which
about Friday Night Lights. It's
as
like,
hilarious for a sporting event to go and you know exactly what's. We had this guy on my soccer team as a kid called Big Chris, and he like what was so funny is we were being taught like the correct technique, you know, how to kick the ball, and like he could score goals from like 25 30 yards away, like, and
Just
none of
toe
us
kicking
could
it?
he would just toe kick the shit out of the ball. And it was weird. He was so good at it. You would think that if you were just toe kicking, it would go. If I had kicked it in the places Big Chris kicked it, like not exactly like top corner kicks, but like nice shots, like he would just run at the ball, toe punt it. And it was the most OP fucking strat. I have no idea why it worked so well. It
the
went against all the
11-year-old
rules.
goalie it just could not stop
Dude,
something with that velocity.
He was fucking powerful. Big Chris was a beast. I was like, dude, Big Chris is better than all of us. Like you get Big Chris anywhere near the goal with the ball, it's fine. It's over. It's so over.
My last year of Little League, I was
Big Chris, because we had a little Chris too. I forgot about that.
I was like majors skill level, which is like I don't know, like the 13-year-old skill level. But I stayed. Actually, I was good enough to play in the majors. But my
League
coach,
Baseball.
my neighbor, my dad's friend, that's like a neighbor guy. He like got me to stay down so I could play for his team and be OP. But I threw fucking gas. Like I could throw the ball like 60 in like a 12-year-old league. And yeah, people would be like pissed about it. Like
That's
people,
awesome.
like other coaches would be mad. And I would like, he has this story where like the other coach was pissed. He always gets drunk and tells the story every time he sees me. He goes, "Oh, Colin's fastball." He goes and he'll tell it to everybody at the function. I went to a Super Bowl party with with this guy, and every time I'd be somewhere talking to somebody, he'd be like, "You've seen this guy's fastball, 11-year-old league." He's like, he overthrew a ball. It went through the backstop, landed in the snack shack. He's like the coach tried to get him removed from the game.
Dude, you were like that big kid on the team. They're like that guy's fucking 23.
Yeah,
Get him out of here.
I had gas.
Completely
I
bullshit.
Everyone in
gas.
Friday Night Lights, just a team full of 30-year-olds.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm way behind you guys
Oh
now.
my
I'm
god,
pretty pissed.
we need to talk about this.
What season are you on?
Joe, you ruined everything. I just started season 3.
How the fuck did I ruin everything?
Well, you didn't want to do the 2 episodes a week.
That's true. I didn't. But think about now if you were restricted to 2 episodes a week.
I would still be happy.
Dude, you would be so annoyed.
No,
Yes,
I
you
wouldn't.
would.
I loved it.
Okay, that
I
explains
relished
why
every
you're
episode.
basically finished with the series right now because
Yes.
you didn't want to watch all
Because
of
I
it.
don't do
He
well
watched
without
it
rules.
all in 2 days.
Yeah, maybe 4,
Dude,
5 days.
we would be
Just
so...
spoiler alert. So Joe broke the rules. He said he's not doing 3 episodes a week or
It
whatever.
was supposed to be 2.
And then it became a free for all. Johnny completed the series in like
Almost.
4 days.
I'm almost done with it.
What were you saying, Andrew?
No spoilers.
Oh,
No spoilers. I want to know
We're doing
what
season
happens.
1.
Well, okay. Should we do a
almost done with
season 1
season
Well,
one.
okay,
recap?
season
Well,
1.
Joe is not even done with season 1.
You're not even done with season. Okay, I'll
Dude,
say this.
I had a busy
season
week.
1, best show, best single season of a show ever.
Best thing ever.
You got a
Best
fucking
thing
some
ever.
wild twists and turns are coming.
I'm
for ya.
excited. I'm excited.
It's a beautiful thing. Season
They
1 of
do
Friday Night
some.
Lights.
They pull some bullshit in this show.
I bet Beatrix was pissed. She was texting me.
She's past you.
Well,
She's on season 5 too.
when I was in Utah, she was texting me. She was like, "This show is bullshit," and then she texted me like 4 days later a photo of her on season 5.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
where
I have
I'm
a
at.
She's
question
been
for you.
powering through.
What grade do you think Riggins is in?
Like
Season
in season
one.
1?
Yeah.
I mean, if from a writing standpoint,
Just from everything.
What
would you think now? I understand that the question makes it
Yeah,
harder.
it makes it seem like maybe
it would make sense
the right
if
answer is
a
something
junior.
else.
It would sound a junior would make sense
A junior would make
because
sense.
he's there and they're and
Houston
his
Street,
his
sorry, not
brother
Houston Street.
his brother's
Jason
like
Street is a senior.
okay
his
that
best
makes
friend.
sense. Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna say senior.
I thought he was. I said I thought it makes sense he was a junior.
Junior, yeah. I thought he was I thought he would be a senior.
I thought he
with
was a
Jason
senior.
because I thought they were like
They were
besties.
best friends. Yeah.
They had played.
Yeah. Okay. I
ball
just thought he
together
was a
for a long
junior
time.
because they had said like, oh, what do you like? Maybe if he starts taking it seriously, he's got a chance. That doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a thing you do like
Senior year.
halfway through senior year.
Yeah.
That seems like junior year. It's like, oh, maybe if I stop
Yeah.
drinking every day, I could do
Sophomore.
something good.
Sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah, in season
That
1.
sounds like
No, they
it's
regrade him twice.
It's a retcon. Yeah, it's a retcon.
They
Because they wanted to
regrade
keep
him?
they wanted to keep him in the show. I'm pretty sure.
They kept getting additional. Once they got an extra season, they kept him in high school. He needed to stay in high school. So it turns out he's a sophomore, but it makes no sense because what's his fucking name? That noob, the main noob. What's his name? Fucking not Landry.
Matt.
Matt
Saracen. He's a sophomore and he's like a total scrub undergradesman or whatever the fuck they call it, underclassman. So how the fuck is
I like
Riggins
to
a
believe
sophomore?
this is another topic that I
Riggins
wrote
is
down
not
because
a
I thought we were
sophomore.
going to
He's
be
like 28.
I thought we were going to be talking about more than just season 1, but I like to believe that after season 1 it splits into kind of a multiverse show.
Oh, I see. You
Where
don't
this
want
is
you don't want
just
them to be
some-
worried about the rules too much.
No, this is just some
It's
different
like-
universe
It's like
than
bonus
than
content
season 1.
for somebody that wanted more content but didn't
But
want
I
higher
think
quality
season
content.
1 I just am going to set aside as a different thing in my life.
I mean, that is, it's got to be tough when you have like, oh, this could be a fun TV show, and you don't even know that you just discovered fire.
Well,
and after that, everything changes.
Dude, season 2, I had to look up why it was the way that it was.
Oh, really?
And it was the last time there was a writer's strike.
Really?
Yeah, the writers of the show were striking, and they just fucked everything up.
It does feel like a parallel universe.
It does,
as soon
right?
As it starts,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
It's a,
Season two?
it's a
Yeah, season
multiverse. It's a multiverse scenario, which is
Everything's
something
gonna
I
make
hate.
you angry.
I hate the idea of a multiverse.
Who's the guy in Game of Thrones the blonde lady who like she bangs him, the blonde dragon lady?
Oh, they change characters.
did that guy
yeah.
die?
I think they just had an
Davos,
issue- yeah.
or no, that's
No.
what's his name?
No.
Dario or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Dario.
He must have died in real life or some shit. Because they just
No.
next season they just swap him out, no explanation.
Yeah, I think they
You should probably find
did that
out
a
why.
lot, but
I'll look it up.
Yes. look that
apparently
up.
that guy in the books was way cooler too. He was kind of lame in the show.
Well, it does feel like they like resized his role with
Yeah.
the show. They made it seem like he was gonna
Political reasons.
be. Who did he vote for?
He's a Trump guy. Public Trumpy.
Maybe he did something terrible to many women.
All we know is that the change was due to politics. That's very vague.
It is.
Mm.
Interesting.
I was on the train and I thought Thousand Oaks is a really badass name for a city.
Thousand Oaks.
I actually
Yeah.
had.
Oh, should we do top Orange County names?
City names?
Let me pull them up right
Thousand
now.
Oaks is a LA county for sure.
It's horrible.
Thousand Oaks.
Yeah, it's a bad city.
Wait, really? I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like it's
not-
it's terrible to drive there, but I
Well,
don't
it's-
think it's like a terrible city.
It's not like a terrible. It's just It's like the Lake Forest.
What the
of-
fuck is Los Flores?
Los Flores, beautiful.
It's boring, but it
Flowers
also
everywhere.
gets like the heat waves. Like I
Yeah,
had to
well,
walk
it's
around
in
there
the
and-
valley,
Yeah.
but it's like
Well,
almost
that's bad.
Yeah.
no,
Kinda-
but it's
not.
almost
I've never.
Calabasas-y in certain parts.
Okay,
Which-
you guys wanna? Maybe we should just score them each city name out of 10, and that would be easier
Okay.
because there's a few. All right, Orange.
10.
I like it. It's nice.
It's pretty sweet to just.
It's
have
kind of weird
Orange.
to be the city of Orange in the county of Orange.
Yeah, does get a little confusing for
does-
people.
No, but that's
But
how
makes
every
you
county
kind of the
works.
main character.
That's how every county works.
I feel like I'm gonna be so biased with these.
Orange is sick
Orange is
because
cool.
it's just a color.
Yeah, or a fruit.
The city of Orange.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But saying the city of Orange.
Red City would be
Unless
kind
it's
of
a
badass.
city made out of a giant orange.
Yeah.
It's what you think about, like, I don't know. Like, we've heard it our whole lives, but like when somebody who'd never heard of it had heard of it, they'd be like, it's probably really orange over there.
Yeah.
I'm giving
Super orange.
City of Orange a 9.
Strong.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Give it an 8.5.
I give it an 8.
Okay. Irvine.
That's like a 3.
I think because we know what it
Yeah.
looks
it's
like.
So hard to detect. We should rate
But what
cities in
even
a different county.
What even
We're
does
not
that
biased.
mean?
Irvine.
Irvine.
I think it's just like
Vines are cool.
a change, a different name. It's just Vine variant.
Mm.
I think it's pretty bad. And
7.
7.
I'm going
Fine.
4 on Irvine.
I say 3.
I don't like it. Santa
Really?
Ana.
That's badass.
That's cool.
That's
a
10.
10.
That's 10.
That's
That's
a
a
10.
classic, classic
Santana way.
Spanish name.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And
Saint Anna.
we're not biased on that one. Okay,
She sounds sexy.
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana.
It's got a nice flow
It
to
does.
it.
It's
Santa
beautiful.
Ana.
Santana way.
That's really nice. Even looking at it spelled out, the S's and the N's and the A's, it looks beautiful. It looks like it's got a natural motion. Anaheim.
Shit.
That's a
2.
2. That's worse than
Heim
Irvine.
is
Everybody
Heim is
uses
ugly.
Everybody uses Anaheim to like insult the Anaheim sports teams. They go Anaheim. Oh, you're Anaheim. Stop
Yeah, it
saying
is
you're
really
Los-
annoying.
You're Anaheim.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's really insulting. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that it's pretty low for me too.
That's like
That's
a
a-
boner killing
Yeah.
name. Like there's no way to stay hard if you have to say like she's like, I'm from Anaheim. No good.
No bueno.
Newport Beach.
It's good. It's like
The
an eight.
beach makes it a lot better.
Yeah,
Iconic.
Newport's really popular
famous-
name though.
Yeah.
Outside of just Newport.
Yeah.
In our Newport.
I think it's
Newport's
whatever.
like anytime
it's
you
like
can
a 5.
anytime you can drop
average, it's
Newport
boring.
Beach, it's like it holds a lot, you know, a value.
Yeah.
Newport
say,
just
"Oh,
sounds
yeah,
like one of those really like
I work in Newport. It's like,
descriptive names. Like this
Yeah.
is the Newport.
this
Yeah.
is a big deal.
We have this as our
It's
Newport.
a 5.
I'll
neutral.
give it a 6.
I'll give it an 8.
All right, Huntington Beach.
1.
That's a 1 probably or 2.
I actually think Huntington sounds like fun stuff might happen there.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Well,
racist.
No, but we're
This is-
rating
We're
the
removing
name.
that. Yeah, no. Huntington
supposed
is
to
actually not
isolate it.
that.
Well, I'm actually gonna not do that in this case. So
Just to stay safe.
Yeah, we'll just put it at
Just
a
to
1.
stay safe.
It'll
from
just
not
be a 1.
endorsing Huntington Beach.
Luke's gonna be pissed.
I think it's a better name than Newport Beach.
yeah, probably.
Really?
I think
But-
it's more fun.
But,
yeah.
but it's a 1.
Okay. Well,
This
we
is
do,
such a bad
we have to
segment, but-
condemn Huntington Beach. We have no choice. Laguna Beach.
That's a 10 as well.
Laguna sounds fun.
Laguna is
Laguna?
beautiful. It just sounds like a beautiful lagoon.
Yeah, Laguna.
you're
It's like when
right.
people would talk about Crystal Cove.
Yeah.
And in
Oh
my
my
head, I'm like,
God.
ooh, that sounds
Beautiful.
magic. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
where? How did you find it?
There's just like a cave with treasures. Have you been to Crystal Cove? No, but I would like to.
Yeah, it's like a mystical pirate land, you know.
That's nice.
Crystal
It
Cove.
summons a lot of beautiful. That's the best. I mean, if Crystal Cove was a city, that'd be a 10.
yeah.
Fullerton,
That's a
Too.
1.
2 or
Yeah,
1.
2 or so. Yeah.
Hard to convince
It's
me to
as
go
bad
to Crystal
as
Fullerton.
it's as bad as it sounds. I would say.
Fuller Town. Full
Fuller-
town.
Dude, it makes me feel
it's a full town.
like I ate too much.
Yeah.
Fullerton. It's full and ton.
Yeah.
It's such a big obese word. Fullerton. Garden Grove.
That's
Never-
Could be nice.
that's like repetitive almost. Also,
A grove of garden.
it's like
It would be-
almost synonymous.
If Garden Grove was on the East Coast, it would probably be nice as
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
But because it's
Bougie
on
a
the
little
West Coast, it's a piece of shit.
You don't
Yeah.
really believe them, yeah.
No, Garden Grove.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that
going.
I think
2.
Garden
That's
Grove.
the same vibe
Real
as
talk?
Westminster.
No, real,
If Westminster was in England, it'd probably
Oh, Westminster
nice.
would go off.
it'd be
Yeah.
Westminster.
I'm from Westminster.
I think Garden Grove used to have like big properties,
Yeah.
like orange groves, and they
Yeah.
like
Something happened to it.
subdivided all
Something
the
happened to it.
properties and developed it all. And just, like,
Tustin.
ugly. That's pretty decent.
Tustin like does not work on like a lot of levels.
It
It's
sounds
just
like such
Tustin.
an Orange County name. Tustin.
Yeah. I don't
4.
like it. It's a it's a
sure.
4. It's below.
It's just like an
average.
ugly. It's an ugly word. It doesn't like
flow.
remind me of anything. It's not like a fun, organic, like new thing. It's just like gross. It's gross to say. It's gross to look at. It's gross to hear. 4 out of 10. Lake Forest. That sounds nice.
It sounds
It
nice.
a
does. but
forest with a lake in the middle.
That sounds
That
really
sounds
nice.
amazing.
I've been working in Lake Forest, and I'm looking around. I'm not seeing any forests, and I'm not seeing any lakes. But it is very like gloomy. And so this job site I'm working on, it's in Lake Forest, and there's just raccoon poops everywhere. So I guess like it's kind of a forest, but the forest is just a mediocre community college. Bird shits everywhere, raccoon poops everywhere.
They do
Nobody wants
have-
to clean them. There's no
They do have Etney
raccoon-
Skate Park.
No, there's nobody whose job description is raccoon poop cleaner. So the raccoon poops just kind of stick around. Like nobody wants to clean them. You'd think that, hundreds of people walking down or up and down the staircase all day, there'd be a raccoon poop right there. No, this is actually very bizarre. I need to talk about this. So there's like a flight of stairs, and on the same part on every level of the stairs, like on the flat platform, they poop in the same exact corner on every level. So I actually had to install material that was on every flight of stair level, and every single level I went up, there was a fucking raccoon poop right there. I just brought boxes. I covered the poop. It was all dried up. It'd been there for weeks. But it was still just like, can you believe that?
I can't believe
I
that.
was gonna clean it, but I feel
Not
like
my job.
if I cleaned it, everybody would know that like I was a guy that could potentially clean it, and that might somehow become my job.
You don't want that. You don't want to
No.
become the guy who sets up Smash on the TV.
Okay, but then sometimes like a guy walks by that goes like,
me.
"Oh, the raccoon poop," and
Was
you're
me
like,
for a long
"Hey,
time.
I feel like you should probably be cleaning this, not me."
I'm here temporarily.
Yeah, I'm a specialist. You're a laborer. I'm just kidding. That sounded racist. But laborers are more of like a jack of all trades, you know.
Arguably more valuable,
Yeah, they, you know,
one could argue.
San Clemente,
cool.
6.
I'm down to speed run
Clemente.
these. I'm down to speed run these. so we don't have to do-
Iridocyclitis. San iridocyclitis. That's a good name.
I don't like it
San
that much.
Clemente.
Though. I don't
San
like
Clemente.
Clemente.
Buena Park.
The six,
Bad too.
Buena Park.
Buena Park.
I do
Good
not
park.
like that. Do not like it.
Good Park.
4.
That's a 5.
Buena
2.
Park. Nah.
Nice park.
4 for me. Westminster.
Westminster.
0.
If it was in England, 10.
It's not in England. It's in
in-
Southern California.
It's in
a
Orange
3.
County.
It's a 3.
It's a 2.
Westminster.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's bad.
Fountain Valley. This is almost as deceptive as Lake Forest.
Yeah.
Yep, this is a straight fake news.
Yeah, I imagine like an old fountain that doesn't work.
That like one that's been in somebody's front yard for
yeah.
like 40 years.
Yeah.
And there's been no water or plumbing. It's
Yeah.
just somebody inside
like
there. Just
where the water
it's
used to be.
It's a junkyard of fountains.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is. It's a valley filled with fountains that
Old
don't
fountains.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the name
it's a-
is cool. The name's
It's
like
a
a
3.
7.
The name's a 3.
Yeah.
Fountain Valley?
Fountain of Broken Valleys. I mean, if it
Fountain Valley.
the name
I found a map to Fountain Valley.
yeah, dude, I'd give it an 8 on the name.
Okay. You've convinced me with the
Yeah,
map.
if you're on a journey, it's like we're only 3 miles from Fountain Valley. It's like, dude, gotta keep going.
it
got-
doesn't sound actually that mystical. When
I
you
think it
say
sounds pretty
it,
fucking
but
mystical.
I just
when
can't
you
get the image
imagine-
of like
when
a
you
front
picture
yard
it.
fountain.
When you picture a
Yeah.
fountain in a valley,
All right, Dana Point,
just mid.
It's what? It's a 5.
5.
If I
Brea.
bad 2.
It sounds hot. Brea sounds hot. It sounds like there's no shade in Brea. You just go to Brea. You're
They
like,
could have added.
Fuck,
They
I
could have
forgot my sunglasses. I'm in Brea.
great Something I gotta say about Brea. Brea is every single chain restaurant there 25% to 30% better. If you go to a Cheesecake Factory in Brea, it's a well-oiled machine. They are on their
Wow.
shit. You go to any chain restaurant there, it's the flagship store. You go to a mall there, and it's like the malls you remembered as a kid.
Wow.
Not that that's great, but they are kind of keeping the 2004
yeah.
style
That's
American
respectable.
dream, like the George Bush America I grew up in, alive.
That's cool. Yorba Linda,
Eh.
4,
That's a
5. It's nothing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Laguna Niguel.
Not as good as Laguna Beach.
I think it's a 6.8.
I think it's I'll go
Very
7.
pretentious.
Yeah, it's a little pretentious.
But I don't want to roast the city. It has this like mystical name, but then it's just like track
Whatever.
homes that
Yeah.
cost $1.2 million.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of what it sounds like. Laguna Hills, same thing.
Yeah.
San Juan Capistrano.
I'm feeling
a
these
8.
Spanishy names. I'm sorry. I don't like
Other than
anything.
Santa Ana.
I like Santa Ana. That's cool.
I think the San Juan Capistrano is
Laguna.
nice.
Laguna
There's too
sounds
much
nice,
going
too.
on.
San Juan
Really?
Capistrano
I
has
think
too
it-
many names.
It
for
sounds like it sounds kind of royal.
What's the book?
me. I think it's
called?
I think it's a 7, but
I think it's an 8.
It's
Andrew, do you know that book that's like the something of Monte Cristo?
Count of Monte Cristo.
The Count of Monte Cristo. That's a cool movie, right? Or book. I watched it when I was
Right,
a kid.
Andrew?
I watched it when I was a
right.
kid, and it was a fucking roller coaster of a movie for a kid to watch.
I'm going 8.
Did you read it, Andrew? You read it.
No, I haven't.
Okay, can you please read it?
Yeah, sure.
Aliso Viejo.
Bad.
Really? I don't think it's that bad.
it's not bad. I think it's a 7.
rhymes.
I'm just thinking of
I think it's
how
a
feel about
7
the
as well.
place.
7.5. Let's power through the rest of these. Rancho Santa Margarita.
I fucking hate RSM so bad. For some quick RSM rant. My mom, for some reason, set me up
pee.
with a dentist in Rancho Santa
Oh
Margarita.
my god.
And I was having, because I had my front tooth is fake because my brother shot it out, and I had a lot of issues with
With a
it when
gun.
I was like 19 or something, or maybe like 18, and I had to get like a new post put in and like all this stuff. So I had to go to
Jesus.
the dentist probably once every couple of months. And getting to RSM from here is like just the biggest nightmare in
A
the
giant
world.
L.
It's the worst thing ever, and it's the worst place ever.
What is it, like 40 miles?
I don't. It's so far. It
traffic?
seems like it would take like an hour and 45 minutes one
Well,
way.
I actually have coworkers. We've been working in South Orange County, and I have coworkers that live over there by
Yeah.
RSM.
I gotta
And
pee.
yeah, they're like, oh, it takes like 2.5 hours to get home. It's like
So fucked.
50 miles.
But yeah, so I haven't been to the dentist since.
Hey,
I don't even mind the
No.
dentist either.
all right,
The dentist isn't
we're gonna
bad.
take a break here, guys. And we also apologize for this segment.
The fart box.
Yeah, get that fart. Let that fart box air out.
Do you have a new respect for the UPS driver?
Yeah. Am I sweaty?
Oh my!
Oh no, that's not sweat. That's not sweat. Oh my god.
No, don't take a photo, Faith. That's fucked up.
Faith, I can see that there's sweat all the way down to my side.
I turned it down to 70.
Jesus. All right, we're back.
Are we?
Did Andrew pause the
Andrew's-
recording? Is it still recording?
probably-
I don't think we would have stopped
I don't think we
recording. I don't
paused,
imagine.
but-
Is Iron Man back?
He's getting an oil change right now.
Wait, no, we have to wait until he crosses back over.
Yeah, we don't want everybody to see his $3,000 Iron Man suit. That would be a nightmare.
You should Photoshop Iron Man flying across the screen. Like going across.
There he is.
Hey, Iron Man.
Iron
You're gonna
Man's
have
here.
to Photoshop Iron Man going like across this.
I am? Yeah. Why?
Hey, you're done with your box? All right, that's fine. You
I
can
don't,
be done
dude,
with
I
your
don't need to
box.
wear it anymore.
All right, guys, we're back. We're back, right,
No,
Andrew?
it's fine. It's good if it's
Did
in the
you
frame.
unmute Joa?
It shows the progression of the pod. you
Okay,
know?
guys. So we're back. I just raised my arm and found out that I'm sweating all the way down to my side for some reason. Can you believe how unbreathable these UPS suits are?
It's not a real one.
Yeah, but they should make these in like a jersey type material.
I think the Amazon ones might be.
Yeah, those guys are fakes.
Dude, the Amazon employees look
Okay,
like they're-
imagine you're delivering a package, and a MILF answers the door, and you're as sweaty as I am right now. How are you
so
supposed
much better
to?
than whatever you were gonna say.
Dude, I didn't make a peep. I believe in Colin.
You got to lay the pipe down. You're this sweaty already. Is that not an awkward, or do you think that's part of her fantasy?
The part of her
As
family.
a sweaty working man.
If she
Yeah,
wants
sweaty
to, if she
working
wants to
man, yeah.
fuck a UPS guys because she wants,
And
it's
then-
because her husband's like a
Okay,
dweeb.
let's just say you're UPS guy. You're on the clock. You make a
Just
lot of
mute us,
money.
Andrew.
you make a lot of money, and if you get fired, it's probably gonna suck. You're gonna have to put on a way shittier jersey, right? How long are you willing to fuck said MILF for?
What do you?
I forgot what
You're
the
risking
question
your
was.
job.
You're risking the job?
You're risking.
You can get
Depends on
fired
how
for
hot.
banging a MILF.
That's like they take
true. They
that.
probably have.
They take that
Dude.
into account on your route. They
Yeah.
assume that you're fucking one MILF
No, you get 1 MILF per day.
Yeah.
per day.
They're like, have
Interesting.
you
They
been
do.
taking an extra MILF break?
Yeah.
You're like, no. 1
Well,
MILF?
They know they plan the routes according to MILFs.
You think
You
so?
think they just bust ass? Like they're
When
just,
would you go for
so they
it?
can take their time?
Would you go for the MILF at the end of your shift or in the beginning, in the middle?
I mean, depends on your route, I guess. You know.
Well, you said they do their route depending on
maybe
MILF.
lunch break, maybe a little bit before your lunch break.
I was saying they route the drivers they zone it so you're only getting like 1 to 2 MILFs in your route.
I see what you're saying. They have like an ELO system
They
for
have,
houses.
they have a point system.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't give this guy 2 8.5s on his route.
This guy's got 6 MILFs on his route.
No, that's too much.
Can't do it. He won't get he won't get the job done.
He's gonna be delivering the wrong kind of packages.
It's worth it to go out of the way to plan like different routes for people to go out of the way.
I do wonder
More.
about that sometimes because sometimes I will be waiting for a package and the UPS guy will be across the street from me, and I'll be like, oh, he's any minute now,
Yeah.
and then he doesn't show up for like another 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's this guy been up to?
MILF?
MILF
Oh,
hunting.
hey, kiddo, what were you looking for here? Sorry, no, I meant he's all flustered. He doesn't know like what package is next.
Nice
oops.
one.
My ex-girlfriend's dad was my FedEx driver.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my FedEx delivery guy. I thought he was a cool guy before I started dating his daughter.
Oh, and you found out he was not cool at all?
No, he's cool.
Oh.
He's a really cool guy.
You said you thought he was before.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, and I was right.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not usually how people say stuff,
Yeah.
but that's cool.
Well, I thought. Well, it was just
I like-
a bonus.
I
you
like
know?
these
Once I
FedEx
started
driver,
dating her.
UPS guys are some of the best blue collar people we have because they're socialized blue collar people. You know what I mean? Like construction workers don't really like.
Socialize.
Yeah, they're not really socialized like I am.
Well, I feel like if you do construction,
You make a lot of money, but you just don't.
well, you
really,
like drink beer during
Yeah,
the day.
you just get hammered. And
Like if you're a UPS driver, you can't really do that.
you can't drink.
So you have
beer
to
dri-
wait
this
until
ain't
you're
the
done
good old
with your
days
job.
anymore. Back in the day, everybody tells you these. Oh, you know, they didn't fucking try and man up. They used to be a 4-man crew for a year to get a job done, and nobody was on your ass, and we'd get drunk every day on lunch break. It's like, damn. That's every problem I have with my job right now is safety sucks. Fuck safety. Can't get
safe.
drunk.
Dude, if there were less safety
Can't get
rules,
drunk
Colin
and
would have
everybody's
no
all over
arms.
on my back.
The reason the rules are so stringent is because of guys like Colin.
No, it's because they go like with anything, they like do a big audit, like, oh, why are so many construction workers dying? We need to fix this by making everybody's life shittier.
But it's
Like,
like,
we need to save
the
them
idiots
by
are dying.
ruining their lives.
but the idiots were the ones that were dying a lot. Like
Everybody's
the 4
dying.
IQ.
I mean,
oh, really?
can't
The
really-
smart guys
really
on the
help
job?
it. Yeah.
If
Everybody's
you're a
dying.
smart guy on the job, you're probably not dying.
So you call him the thing.
It used to be about instinct. It used to be about instinct. Now it's about tying
that's-
off. And
The
This is kind of
problem,
our whole
Colin, is
thing.
the people who are making the rules are seeing people dying as bad, whereas you're not seeing. That's the
I'm seeing
philosophical
the
difference you have with
quality
them.
of your life being more important.
You're making like the
than
cigarette
your life.
smokers argument right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Or like, stop smoking; those are gonna kill you. Or you're like, I'd rather live free than die a slave.
Yes. So let's just stop with the whole safety thing. Like, let's just chill out and let's just enjoy our fucking lives for a second.
You should run for some kind of
City council.
union like position, you know?
I've got a lot
Chairman.
of problems with these unions, and I'm in one. They don't want you having problems with them. It's like
Wow.
a big thing, you know. It's a kind of a cult. Do you know how much I pay an hour for health
You
insurance?
have brought this up probably 6 times. I think it's $15.
No, that would be even worse. I pay $11 an hour off my check for life insurance, and I don't know why.
Who gets the?
That's
can
like
you make it so
$1,500 a month for life insurance.
Could you make it so I get the life insurance if you die?
if we get married? Oh,
Who gets it now if you die?
not. I'm sorry, not. I did not
union.
mean. I did not mean life insurance. I'm sorry.
health
I meant
insurance.
health
Okay,
insurance.
okay.
If I had that big of a life insurance policy, I'd get murdered.
Yeah, you would for sure. For sure.
That'd be insane. That'd be like a $10 million life insurance policy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Anyways, I pay like $1,500 a month for health insurance.
You got to be going
I
to
don't
the
know why. I still have
doctor.
co-pays.
That's insane.
It makes no sense. You'd think that I'm like,
Fuck America.
yeah, this shit's broken. I'm like pro socialism, just so I can get rid of that health insurance. So they can just be like, okay, we're coming. That's coming out of your taxes now. We don't need to take that off your check.
They're
and I'd
just
probably be
gonna
making
take
more.
the
More.
same
They take
amount
more,
from your
probably.
check.
No, I already make about 40. Like when you calculate like the benefits and shit like that I'm paying into, I already make like 40% of my check. So I'm down for them to just do like full socialism kind of structure because it would be the same for me.
I'm fine with that too. Colin's all over the board with the political stuff.
Yeah, you know
cannot nail this guy down. There's not one size fits all solution for Colin.
Uh-oh.
He's a complicated fella.
Yeah.
You know what I am? I'm a taxpayer, and taxpayers can have opinions. In my opinion.
They just gave me $900 back.
They gave
The feds.
They gave you
They gave me $900 back, and California gave me $100 back.
For being super late and stuff and being.
No, I mean I had to pay them a
wait.
bunch of money.
Wait. Yeah.
Callie gave you 100?
They gave me $100.
Did you buy
dope.
Kush with it?
I think I got $200 worth of Kush money and $100 worth of regular money. But $200 worth of Kush money
Speaking
is
of
useless to me.
credits, this is fucked up what happened to me and Faith today. Chick-fil-A on Postmates.
Yes.
Did it? The bag came with a hole torn in the bag. About 6 fries were missing.
No way.
But
Way.
swear to fucking God,
Like they went
And
through the
Faith,
side of the bag?
I went through the bag and I was like, why are there so many fries
That's so
missing?
funny.
And I looked at, because Faith grabbed the bag
I
from
bet
the
you
door.
guys were arguing,
I
huh?
screamed at her. I said, where did all the fucking fries go? I said, I'd buy you fries. Why are you eating my fries? And she says, no, it came like that. There was a hole in the bag.
Do we believe Faith?
And it doesn't matter because I got a full refund and still ate all the food. Is that sketchy?
It might have been a squirrel. Did it look like
It was
squirrel
probably
marks?
the driver.
Yeah, it was the driver.
driver.
Fucking doesn't
But
give a fuck.
I was just looking at a squirrel earlier today, right outside their house.
Okay, but there's a 0% chance that Chick-fil-A gave me a ripped bag. So the driver ripped
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
100%.
Or,
Well,
I mean,
why-
it's that,
why
or
wouldn't they
Faith is
open it?
lying about it.
And where did the fries go? Chick-fil-A would
Promise?
never do that to my fries.
You really didn't want any of those fries.
No, it was ripped. I saw the picture that the driver delivered to us with the ripped
really?
bag on my front doorstep.
He,
So.
he left the rip side facing the camera? What an
that's
amateur.
Bold. That's
What a
bold.
fucking
He's
idiot.
He's going to get fired as fuck.
Well,
That's bold.
I'm going to call tomorrow and try and get even more than my full refund I already got.
What are you going to ask for?
Isn't that the best?
Dude, one time when
How best are these
Okay.
automated
Dude, imagine King
refund things?
Joffrey ordering from Uber Eats.
but one
That's you right now.
time when I was
You're
living in
asking
New
for the
York,
maximum penalty.
I want everything.
I got
And I want that guy's memory to be erased. I don't want him to know where I live. That's or I need a gun actually. I need a gun. I need C4 and I need hidden cameras.
One time in New York, I ordered food at like 3 a.m. It was like a late night deli place that I got food from. And I was like, I would go outside because in New York, they don't just like, they will never leave it at your door.
Right.
So I go outside when he's like, when I see he's almost there. And there's like fully a photo of the guy on my phone that I'm like looking at and watching his little picture come close. And then I see him drive up and he like looks at me and then the order goes complete. And then like we make eye contact and he just keeps driving. And I was like, I might have been drunk or something. It was 3 a.m. I was so hungry and so sad after that. It was like the worst night of my life.
Today we did this fucked up thing too. Ordered breakfast from like the most crowded breakfast place ever. And I was like, damn, dude, I'm just sending this Uber driver into the front lines for a $1 tip.
No, dude.
I actually, after I said that, I tried to like, it's close. It was like a mile from my house. So if it's like really close proximity, I'm comfortable. It was, I'm not gonna, I just said it was a mile from my house.
It doesn't matter,
Okay,
dude.
yeah. Snooze.
That's not a mile from your house.
It's probably about
But
a
it's
mile
like
from
the
my
most crowded
It
bullshit
is a
restaurant on a
nightmare. There's no
Saturday
parking.
morning.
There's no parking. It takes an hour to park there.
That's fucking abusive,
I sent this
dude.
guy there at like 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday, and I'm like, oh man, this guy's gonna make $1 for this. Like I wouldn't do
fucked.
this
So
for
bad.
$45.
So fucked.
Yeah, so I highly advise you guys.
This is
do
the guy
that.
earlier who was advocating for socialism, by the way.
Yeah, that guy should make as much as me. and stuff.
But you're not going to pay him. I'm going to give him $1.
Well, no, the government should be paying him, is what he's saying.
Yes, the government should be paying for Colin's snooze order.
Yeah.
The government. I guess I'm paying for it. You're right. I am paying for it. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
This is the
Tips are stupid. I'm with Joe on this one.
No, dude, I still stand by what I said. People, I don't know. When we had Sarah on, she was saying that it was like not financially feasible for the coffee shop to pay employees well. That was her argument on it. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, if that's true, I've never worked in a coffee shop. Then a bunch of people have talked to me afterwards. I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way that like you just can't make money running a coffee shop. Dude, coffee shops make a killing.
Do you know how
I don't
it
know.
costs me $9 to buy a bag of coffee?
Yeah.
And I make how many cups of coffee do I make with that? And I'm not even getting wholesale.
I think Folgers works out
anything.
to be like, what is it, like 50 cents a cup?
Probably
less,
less, dude.
way
Yeah,
less, probably 5
less.
cents a cup.
It's probably ridiculous. I mean, Folgers is not great, but
Okay,
I
let me
kind of
Google it.
like Folgers, actually.
Anyways, I guess the rent and painting your walls white every month is expensive.
I want to open up a no bullshit coffee shop, you know?
No, because
Is that what you're gonna call it?
No
we're gonna-
bullshit coffee.
All right, we're gonna start doing this. We're gonna start roasting one coffee shop every episode, or once a month, maybe. I have coffee shops
we
in mind.
airplay one?
I just don't have good footage.
We walked into one today and immediately walked out.
What was it?
It was in Costa Mesa. It was
It's
like
right next to Ranch Spirits. You guys should go and throw an egg at this place after you buy booze at Ranch Spirits.
buy World Genius booze and then go throw a buzz ball.
I think there's a market.
Buy a buzz ball also and throw it at fucking.
Crack it open like it's a grenade and throw it in there. It'll make everything sticky. Anyways, this place was pink and green themed.
what was it called?
It had like
A diner.
it looked
These
like a diner. No one knows what it's called. It has like
Coffee Dose. It's the
has, like,
home of the famous anti-bitch serum.
have you seen those coffee cups that people
the
stupid
Instagram-
idiots post
the
on
Instagram
Instagram
coffee?
where they go anti-bitch serum and they have like little silly slogans
What was it
all
called?
over the
Coffee
place.
What?
Coffee Dose and Costa Mesa, right?
Okay, let me see this thing.
Oh my God. I just put 2 and 2 together. There's a coffee shop that I drive by sometimes called Microdose. And I talk about how much I hate that
no.
place too.
Wow, this place
It's a
is.
small
It's
version.
a small version of that place.
Fuck! All right, throw a buzz ball at Microdose while you're at it, guys.
Get an
Oh
even
my
smaller buzz ball.
God.
It's horrifying, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's
no,
different. It's different now, but it's the same level of cringe.
It
is.
says on the wall. I'll have to send this. Andrew
Yeah.
will put this on screen. It says, "Sit down, be humble."
No, there's a reoccurring theme with these coffee shops
is
where
too funny.
they're very obsessed with like 2017
Slogans.
Yeah.
hipster culture. There's a coffee shop local just by us.
Contra,
And
fuck you.
Contra, fuck them.
I love their
We're gonna
coffee,
be
though.
roasting their asses soon enough with
God
pictures.
damn, dude, they
Once we
make
get
some good
evidence-
coffee though.
Once we get enough evidence.
I got a place
to-
like that by my house. Caffeine. It's so cringe, but
Oh
it's
no,
the
no,
best
no!
coffee.
This place has every drink is like pink plus white. It's Frank Ocean, Chance the Rapper, Kendrick Lamar themed, and Black Lives Matter themed.
Yeah, it's all white people owning this shit,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. It's
Dude, there's a place in Los Feliz, I forget what it's called, but it's like super hipster coffee place that was right around the corner from my house.
Is it the library or whatever? The bookstore or some shit?
No, but I went there and when I was living there, it was like right when things were opening back up during COVID. But you wait in this big line, tons of people right next to each other and stuff. Some people not wearing masks, some
Where
people
Colin's
wearing
sending
masks.
his Uber driver.
I was just walking somewhere. I wasn't wearing a mask. This is like towards the end when it was like somewhat okay to not wear a mask outside and stuff. But you're waiting in this big line, and you stand outside when you order at like a takeout window kind of style thing.
yeah.
And I wait in this line for 20 minutes, and I get to the front,
Oh, no.
glass window. The lady's like, "Oh, do you have a mask?" And I'm like, I got like my vax. I'm like not like a anti-vaxxer, COVID denier person. But she goes, "Do you have a mask?" And I
Even
was
with all the new evidence?
but she denied me service without a
Shut
Why
mask.
did you go like this? Dude, could you not go,
you know she
now?
you know she can't legally do that.
Please,
Maybe
a copy. But I'm standing outside. There's a big glass thing right here. They bring out the coffee through a separate door.
Yeah.
They bring it outside. I'm not going in anywhere. I'm standing outside on the
they
sidewalk.
push it with a stick.
People
order.
completely lost their like capacity to critically think at that time.
Yeah, it
That's
was pretty
what
wild.
most human beings do, I think, is they just like default to whatever they think the rules are so that they don't get in trouble. Like they don't want to think about
no,
like
she just
it's like when people
No,
sat in
she
restaurants
just-
and they
she was
sat
just,
down
like,
without masks, and it's
she
like,
was just
oh,
shitting
okay,
on
we're
him.
sitting down.
She was just shitting on Johnny, like you, like yeah. Like, she's being smug, in my opinion.
No, she would have denied anyone without a mask. You know, it just didn't make any sense. You know,
Just
I
I
following
can't
the
believe
rules.
that
I had
she would
already done-
embarrass you like that, or create a social, like a awkward situation like that.
This was at like
between
the
two people.
tail end of like all the mandates and stuff. Like I don't think that was even mandated
What
at
city
that
was
point.
this
It was
in? Or-
this was in Los Feliz, right by my old house. I can probably find out what coffee shop.
Dude, this coffee
No,
dose
no, I hate
place,
that
Can we
place
call
they have
too.
the
them?
anti-bitch serum cups.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
I wish we had
It's
all
the
these
worst.
Pretty good.
topics.
And the best
when
part
we
is
were
of
talking to that
these
guy from prison.
is when you're holding the cups, you can see everybody's bad tattoos that they have on their wrists. Like this lady has like 3 flying crows.
Maru is what this coffee shop is called.
take a
It was like a huge, big TikTok thing.
It sounds familiar.
It was super popular. After that, I decided never to ever go there again.
Oh, it's all white in there.
Yeah, once a coffee shop. Okay, we had a coffee shop like this by my house, and
It's not as bad as
one
coffee
time
dose.
I walked in there. It was a white and black classic coffee place. You know, I hate those places that are white and black themed. I go in and I had seen their Instagram or their Yelp. It had avocado toast on it, and I go, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm down to spend $11 on avocado toast today. Back when avocado toast wasn't $13. I said, fuck it, I'll do it. So I walk in there and I go, hey, can I get an avocado toast, please? And the guy goes, nope. And I go, oh, why? And he goes, because we don't have avocado toast anymore. And I go, oh, okay, this isn't going to happen ever again. I'm never coming back here again. And I'm going to tell everybody how much I hate this place for the rest of my life. And I did that for about 7 years.
What place was this?
I don't want to slander them now. We had a
Dude,
good
who gives
we're on a
no,
slandering spree.
because
Why does it matter?
because they redeemed themselves.
Well, then now we say it, and it's
Faith-
fine.
Faith's friend, ex coworker's boyfriend works there, and no, he hooks it up, and they actually make a great coffee.
Do they make an
And-
avocado toast again?
That they do. They do make an avocado toast. They brought the avocado toast back.
Everything's
They
fine.
call it the Colin toast to make up for what they did to me.
But my horrible experience at Maru spawned a beautiful relationship that I had with my barista at Brew Coffee. If you're in the Los Feliz area, go to Brew Coffee. If you
Wait, why are you giving them the same shout out voice that you give Ranch Spirits, who actually hook us up?
Because
Brew-
Brew Coffee
the-
hooked
he
Johnny up
hooked
with
me
some
up.
pussy.
he hooked me up in general.
Really?
With coffee. Yeah, I would go there every day. I think I've talked about him before. Tattooed guy, older guy.
These
we just
tattoo
started
guys
talking,
love Johnny.
but he just
We had a
he-
tattoo guy at Pizza Presto give us free shit too.
Yeah, it just turns out he had like a farm and stuff. He was just like a really cool older
Damn,
guy.
those tips is working.
Yeah. But I would get this is
Excuse
what
me.
I was saying before when we had a tipping conversation. I would tip him extra and then he would discount my coffee. So it worked out to still be cheaper than a regular coffee. But because we had good conversation and stuff, I was tipping him extra, then he would hook it up. and I
That's
would
the
go in there-
best. The best of the tip situation is that you can pay for your free drinks with the tips and you feel appreciated, and then you can,
People
show
hook
them
it up
that-
and you-
show them
yeah.
that you appreciate what they've done for you without like your words.
Yeah.
And your money instead.
We did
But
that
yeah,
last night. We
so
got free drinks. We
we
went to
should-
we went to Lola. We got free drinks, and we tipped the guy fucking like 30%.
of zero.
No, we got other stuff. He just didn't charge us
We
for
got dinner and
I see. Okay, that's cool.
stuff.
yeah.
That was kind of a joke, but yeah.
I don't think you were
30%
joking.
of zero. Zero. Well,
That killed the vibe.
Colin, you're gay.
Oh yeah, you're gonna call me gay in this?
Yeah.
I popped one of these buttons open.
We
with
know
that.
the dude, the suit. No, if you were
Hey,
meant to be wearing that
unbutton that
uniform, you wouldn't be
the way.
nervously sweating
I'm
through
not
it,
unbuttoning
dude.
this all the way for
I'll
free.
unbutton it. Yeah.
You think that would be good for me, my career?
Anyone have any other horrible coffee shops that they want to talk about?
don't-
Andrew?
Nah,
No bad coffee shop experiences? Do you drink coffee?
I drink a lot. Yeah.
He drinks a Starbucks
make it home?
Trenta.
No, there's a drive-through one in Pasadena that's pretty sick.
Drive through Starbucks?
Yeah, basically. Jones.
Jones, okay.
But they close at 2:30, which pisses me off.
Here's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I go to
here's
Sometimes
what I
you're not
gotta
out of
say
there.
about this
I wake up at
coffee.
3
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. So it's like, fuck.
When I wake up in the morning, like making coffee is like the main mission. So I can't even imagine having to get in my car and driving to a coffee place. That's like Plan Z.
I
No,
like
that,
no.
that to
I
me,
would walk.
During the
I like
pandemic,
going
I
to
used
get
to make
coffee.
coffee, and after a while, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." But then when work started again, say I had to be somewhere at like 3, and I had to leave the house at 2, I'd wake up at 1:55. Yeah. So then after that, I was like, "This drive-through thing's kind of cool."
Yeah, but the thing is that you get out of bed, you go straight to the coffee machine, you make your coffee, and then you do your morning thing. And
How
then
long does that take you?
to get out of the house? I don't shower in the morning because I like do construction,
Yeah,
so I
me
shower
too.
when I get home. Yeah, it takes me about 25 to 30 minutes to get out of the house from the time I get out of bed.
I wake up at 5:55. I have to leave at 2. I brush my teeth. Sometimes I wear the clothes I'm gonna wear the next day to go to sleep, so I can.
I
sleep
lay them
more.
out, yeah. And I try and be efficient too, but okay. So when do you shit?
What's
At
That's
night.
my part. Okay.
every 2 days?
I shit in the morning all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I try and
I
shit
always
in
shit
the morning. Get
Unless
that,
I wake up
get
too
that
early.
shit over with.
I don't
yeah.
poop.
You know, it's funny. My mom told me,
Really?
she warned me, she was like, you have to drink at least a cup of water every morning to have like a good day. And I realized that made me shit. So I stopped
Drinking
drinking
water?
water.
That's why I do
Ah.
not touch my coffee until I get to work. I don't do anything that could make that could throw my shit cycle up, that could give me for whatever reason, if I'm just sitting still, like when I have a class day for my apprenticeship, I'm just sitting there all day, right, doing nothing, and I'm drinking the same coffee the same day, the same way I would every day at work, and it makes me like shit myself. Like, damn, it's insane. Just sitting and drinking coffee is just
because you have nothing to think about but the fact that you're about to have to take a shit.
If you're moving around though, you're kind of like keeping busy.
I'm anti-poop talk.
Because you can't relate because you're vegan.
I'm in agreement with you. I'm not getting like
Johnny
like
just goes to the toilet and has like a kind of a long fart.
It's more about the schedule, like because it is important. That is important, and Joe's got it down right.
It's also
all
crazy
about the mornings.
that Johnny was like getting all butthurt that we don't have topics, and now we have a topic, and he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
No,
poop.
see, Johnny doesn't want to talk about it because he showers and then poops.
I don't shower and then
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
That's just
Johnny poops in the
counterintuitive.
shower and then he pushes it down the
It's
drain. He
weird.
does a waffle stomp. Yeah, you're a waffle stomper, Johnny. I knew it the second I laid eyes on you.
you're not-
That's why you don't want to talk about it.
You're
'Cause you have a
not
big fucking
comfortable
secret.
enough to lie to sound normal.
No, I don't.
So you're not
I don't
even trying
poop.
to participate.
I've never even pooped.
That's what it is.
Actually, to be real, in Johnny's defense, I don't want people to think he's a weird poop guy. Don't even know if this guy's ever pooped.
Johnny
poops
doesn't
real
do a
quick.
lot of stuff that other people do. He doesn't do a lot of stuff. Dude, we've told the story, but you ever come to this guy's house, he's always fully clothed with his fucking shoes on in his room.
Yeah.
When we leave, he just wanders around in here and bounces off of walls.
Bust into this guy's room. He's just got his Converse fully laced
Yeah,
up,
all
corked
high tops.
down. You're like, if somebody walked in on my room just out of the blue, I definitely wouldn't be fully clothed, like ready to go.
If
Not
I
doing
get
any.
ready when you guys are coming over, so we're like ready to go do something.
Dude, you don't
usually.
have the vibe of a guy who just got ready. You have the vibe of a guy who's been wearing who's been wearing what he's wearing for a long time.
He stays ready. You're like a soldier.
I would, if I,
You're
like
like a
Colin was saying,
But usually you guys are late.
if I busted into Colin's house, like, and I just jumped into his room, I would expect like one of his testicles be hanging out of the bottom of his boxers, and for there to be like crumbs on the bed
I
and
wear
shit.
sweats all the time.
Yeah. What Joe
I'm
says
just saying,
true.
dude. I've like half expect you to be in a fucking tuxedo when I come in here, eating with like.
could
We
be.
all talk
That's
about
kinda
it.
nice.
We all talk about it.
Yeah,
It's not a
apparently.
bad thing. You
No, I'm not.
It's
I don't.
not a bad thing,
I don't-
but we do notice.
It is funny that he every time we bring this up, he tries to defend it and act like he is normal. He tries
I
to.
feel like I'm normal. Well, I don't feel like I'm normal, but I feel like I'm not wearing shoes all
So
the time.
if you're so
I
normal,
don't
then
like
when do you
shoes that
poop?
much.
Just tell us when you poop.
I never have, not once.
See?
Yeah,
He's not normal.
I'm not.
He's a liar.
pretty abnormal if he hasn't pooped.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. We don't know about him pooping. And we're not, if anybody's ever wondering, like, are we the type of friend group that looks at each other's penises? No.
No,
No.
Never seen.
I'd let you guys look at my poop if you wanted to see it.
I wouldn't want to.
Is it?
I want to see Johnny's.
I hate
I want to see Colin's too. Actually, I want to see your guys' dumps.
I hate the idea of a podcast of dudes that have all like looked at each other's wieners and they're like,
Yeah, I feel like Ludwig. They've all looked at him.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all
made
weird
it like a
wiener
thing.
guys.
You know, the
They had-
yard has made it like a thing. Like they were probably like, "You're not real friends if you haven't looked at your homie's cock."
I just, yeah, I just.
I don't like that.
I want to see your poops. I don't need to see your
my
dicks.
poops. Okay.
Colin, are you usually solid?
We've been talking about. I'm anti talking about poop. I don't want
want
to.
to talk about poop anymore. And my girlfriend's over there. She's trying to stop me.
I don't want to talk about poop. Aside from that, I'm not
Dude, classic
We're not
girls fucking come over and ruin
No,
everything.
dude,
Trying to
it's
ruin a
me.
dude podcast.
I don't want to be a podcast that talks about poop for 15
Can I
minutes.
say one more thing about poop?
No.
It was never about poop for
What about
me.
me?
It was about the schedule.
When I eat really healthy, they don't break and they're really long. When I eat healthy, I poop like this long. Just one full structure.
And that's the high you get instead of the cashing in on the junk food high.
yeah,
get
you look back
get
at your
the
poop and it's
great-
like a masterpiece. You can't believe it came out of your body. All right, we'll switch topics. Johnny is getting despondent.
I would like to study Johnny's poop. He's never eaten meat in his life.
Last one. When I was a kid,
He doesn't even
I
know
ate
it.
these French fries and they're from Ralph's and they were Jimmy Neutron fries and they were blue. And when I pooped, my poop was blue.
Oh my god, I had a blue poop core memory too. Baskin Robbins, like I don't know why I got like the blueberry sherbet. I went through like a sherbet phase, and they just dye the shit out of that stuff. And when I pooped, I went, "Oh my god, my poop is blue." I thought there was like a medical issue. Everybody in my house probably saw that poop. It was blue. At least my mom saw it.
All right, Johnny, what do you want to talk about? You're being a baby.
You know those cartoon buildings that we saw be assembled where they lay the 4 walls on the ground?
Yes.
And then they prop them up?
Yeah.
I saw a whole bunch more that are exactly the same
So
when I was on the
be
train.
a new thing.
It's a new
You
type
know
of
what? I
building
actually
construction.
thought the first time I saw one of those, they create it and then they
There's
bring
4
it up.
walls laying on the
They're doing
ground,
it right off
and then they just prop them up. It's like how
And
they would
I
build
thought it was like a
building
one-time
a
thing
cartoon.
too.
Mm-hmm.
And our friend Nathan had been posting pictures inside one of those. So I was like, dude, you're working on that building over there. And he goes, no, I'm working in Upland. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude, they're all over the place
And I'm
now.
like,
These
oh no.
weird buildings. If I saw how they were getting made, I'm never stepping foot in one of those buildings. The walls were just on the ground a few minutes ago.
It's like this weird prefab, like they build the walls on the ground, or they probably bring them in on trucks and then place the walls together and then prop them all
They
up. Boom.
prop 'em
and
up,
then they have these
and they-
stakes that go into them. It's just weird.
they glue them or something. It's like how you would construct
It's Japanese
a
architecture.
gingerbread house,
Yeah.
yes.
but made out of concrete.
Yes.
I don't want to work in a concrete gingerbread
Let's go throw a
house.
buzz ball at one.
Should that be our new thing? We go buy buzz balls from Ranch Spirit and we throw them at all the places we
You
don't
crack
like.
it like a grenade. They already built like grenades.
I
Just chuck them. If
my
if you hit somebody with a buzz ball, that would suck.
Whenever I don't like a business, I fantasize about throwing a grenade into it. And buzz ball is probably the second best thing to doing that
Okay.
I wouldn't
I'm down to do that.
go to jail forever for. This is better than poop talk, Joe. You're looking over there like, I wish we were still talking about poop.
I was gonna interrupt and say that exact thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this is better
Imagine.
than talking about blue poop. I don't think so.
Oh, well.
So you've
Sorry.
never had a blue poop. Is that what you're telling us?
I'm
You ever eat too many blueberries before, Johnny?
Yeah, you talk about how much you had
You're in a blue chair
Blue
right now with a blue flag behind
Blue
you.
is my favorite flavor of beverage. I've talked about it.
Should we wrap this thing up? Johnny's
Yeah,
pissing me
man.
off. I don't like Johnny anymore.
I hate you, Joe.
I said it first, so you kind of just sound
Clear
like a pussy
eyes,
now.
full hearts.
We're gonna get a P sticker for right here.
Dude,
And
Johnny,
whenever
we
we
should
end the
change. Colin, we should change his sign to say
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't poop.
Can't poop.
Can't poop. Can't poop is funny. No, we're gonna get a P sticker right here, and at the end of the pod, we're gonna slap
Oh
the P.
yeah, like they do when they walk through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna do one spoiler. In all of season 3, Joa,
Let's hear it.
Joa, no,
Let's
Joa,
just hear one
listen,
spoiler.
Joa.
You can handle
it's not
one
even
spoiler.
It's not even a spoiler. They
just likes
only
making
say
that noise.
clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose one time.
Oh, I realized season 1, like halfway through, they stopped doing it to the last episode. It was fun. It's not that bad.
They forget.
They do forget.
They forget what makes the show so great.
6 words.
Anyways, we need. I think next episode's gonna be very soundboardy. We're gonna figure out how to add sound bites, and we're just gonna,
Dude, we know
play
we've had a
those
good
over and over
episode
again.
when we end the episode with next episode. This is what we're gonna do differently.
Next episode, pee talk. You pee, Johnny? Johnny
I do
pees.
pee, yeah.
Johnny
I
pees.
love
Seen him
pissing.
pee.
I
You know, it's
love
funny.
pissing.
Usually we say like the episode's not that great and it gets better, but like that call at the beginning, I don't think anything.
Everything went downhill.
Can you believe that? That wasn't even scripted. Like
Yeah.
some guy in prison just
It didn't.
called me on
It didn't
accident.
sound scripted.
I know, but it was just insane.
That was fucking.
I feel like
crazy.
I could have been better for him.
You did pretty well.
Thank you.
You asked the important questions. You're like Joe Rogan getting a prank call. When Joe Rogan, when people criticize Joe Rogan, I'm always like, he asks the questions I want to know. That's why dudes like him so
What
much.
came first, wolves or trees?
Trees came before wolves.
Sharks or trees?
Probably sharks. What else? Any other ones?
Sharks or wind, though?
Eggs or sharks?
Probably
What came
wind.
first, the chicken or the wind?
Wind before sharks.
Wind before sharks?
Yeah.
Probably.
Wind for sure. But
What
Dust
what-
before
hey,
wind.
What came first, wind or air?
no, wind before. Well, wind or air? Air came first.
Poop or pee? One of those had to happen first.
What do you think you did
Pee.
first?
Pee first.
Pee first,
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah. You can't even
Yeah.
have poop without water.
Amoebas probably do some kind of peeing.
That's gross.
Now Johnny's on the poop talk, dude. We're talking about amoeba poop.
Well, pee is chill to talk about.
He likes it when it's baby poop talk. When it's in a-
Johnny has a thing for baby poop.
I'm playing the outro.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Andrew.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, what a disaster. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Iron Man.